I wish I were big. Your wish is granted.
I'm gonna pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Blueberries.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
Novice mistake.
Hello, welcome back to my professional Gwent gameplay series. Today we're rolling with size matters because that's right, ladies? Anyway, once again, sucking at time management, and we're having to resort to dubs in this video. This should be the last backlog I have of the dubs, and then we should be back to my normal commentary. So I hope y'all are enjoying the dubs so far. But I do miss live commentary, what with the 4th of July festivities and working a ton of extra hours at work. We just wasn't able to record commentary, so I'm catching up on all my backlog games. So, of course, we're dealing with the Thrive list here. I built mine a little bit differently because I hate the crones. I think you can do a lot more things if you don't have 21 provisions clogged up with a bunch of crones. But it does kind of limit our relics a little bit, which isn't completely optimal. But then again, having all the crones, I don't think is 100% optimal. I prefer this. It feels cleaner to play than it does with the crones. I also am not a big fan of the necromancy. There are some cases that you could use it for proactive play, but it's usually going on to an Doregoray larva or something. And round 3, board space is pretty tight, what with 2 Koshkis, so I'd rather not be doing all that. Just like to set up my graveyard and then go from there. So anyway, let's get into the deck. We've got Force of Nature, of course. That's pretty much the staple for Thrive decks. We're just want to play Woodland Spirit. It's a 9-power body, so it's pretty much guaranteed to proc all your Thrive. It's a relict, which isn't going to help us out too much since it's a 3rd round play. This ability adds 15 provisions to your deck's provision limit. Very nice, very nice. Then we got Magic Lamp. Order transform into Lamp Gem. Nice 5-power body. Should help us get up to Sabbath pretty quickly. Then we got our Neuromancy. It's an Echo card. It means you get to play it twice. The first round you played, and then subsequent round, it comes back from the graveyard. You get to play it again. Play any card from your deck. Help you find what you want and need. It's very nice. It's very handy. We got the create the Heatwave. Banish a unit of your artifact, so we're not completely defenseless. Thrive doesn't really like specials unless it's getting a body to proc your Thrives, but we do kind of need this to defend ourselves just a little bit if our opponent starts playing something wacky that we need to take care of right away, like a scenario or a major threat to our units. We can just Heatwave it, delete it from the game. Then we got Yigrin. Deploy, gain armor equal to the number of cards in your hand. If this unit has no armor, destroy self. We were playing Yigrin for our Ozril mostly because with our lack of relics, Ratcatcherus isn't going to get too big, but Ratcatcherus is our secondary option for Ozril. And then we got Koshki, the hero piece of the deck. Thrive. Whenever this unit's Thrive is triggered, spawn a drone on this row. Adrenaline 4. Whenever this unit's Thrive is triggered, spawn an Doregoray larva on this row instead. So we don't want all the drones, we want all the Doregoray larvas. So we want to wait until about card 4 before we play this. And then, of course, we play the first copy with Caranthier on card 4. Caranthier will proc Koshki's Thrive, and then the card after that, we play Koshki Prime, which will proc our first Koshki, and then we drop down Leader and proc them both. So we'll get a bunch of Doregoray larvas out there and just have a great time. We got Caretaker. He's got Zeal. Order ability is to purify a unit. Cooldown 2, you get to purify again. He's a relict, which will help with our Ganseans, and should help get locks and stuff off. Locks and poisons and what have you. Madoc. She's actually really valuable in this deck. Deploy range if neither player is passed. If your opponent's hand is not full. They draw the lowest cost card, and you draw the highest cost card. If somehow you miss Koshki, but you get all your other higher provision cards, she can put Koshki in your hand, which is really important for your Caranthier play, because Caranthier can only play Koshki from hand if Koshki is in your hand. Then we got Caranthier. Deploy spawn a 1 power base copy of a monster unit from your hand on this row. Like I say, you have to have Koshki in hand, and Koshki is our Caranthier target. Osriel, deploy range. We don't care about melee. Consume a unit from your graveyard. So we're going to be going after our Yigern or our Ratcatcheress, whichever one we happen to have. Sometimes a Yigern gets heat waved or squirreled, so we have to go to our secondary option, which will probably be Ratcatcheress. We've got Aguara. Deploy melee lock a unit, deploy range, remove a unit's lock. So we can go offensive or defensive with this. If we get locked, we can take the lock off. If we need to protect ourselves a little bit, we can lock an opponent's thing. Also, if for whatever reason you have to play Yigern late, and or if your opponent starts pinging down the armor, you also have the option of locking Yigern. So you can prevent him from destroying himself if he runs out of armor. So that's a nice play for us as well. Then we got the Ratcatcheress. Whenever this unit is damaged, reduces base power by 1. Sabbath, cancel the ability above. Whenever you play a relic, increase this unit's base power by 1. So we want to play as many relics as we possibly can and get Ratcatcheress's base power up to or over 13 to compete with Yigern for our Osriel target. Then we got Doregoray of Vol, deploy a Locky unit. Same thing as Aguara. We can go offensive or defensive with this lock. We can protect our Yigern, or we can shut down a engine or a source of damage from our opponent. Then we got a Drago Larva. Thrive, deploy, spawn and play a base copy of deploy, spawn a base copy of this unit, summon it to this row. And of course, Drago Larva is the staple Thrive engine in pretty much all Monster Thrives decks. Then we got Maxi, deploy, look at your deck in order from top to bottom. You may shuffle your deck, then put a card on the bottom of it. So this will come in handy for several different things. As we get to look at our deck in order from top to bottom, we know what we're drawing into. We want to count the top 10 cards if we play this round 1. So we know what our draws are going to be. Now, mulligans can't affect that. Mulligans can go into the top 10. But we just want to take note of our top 10 cards if we have to play this round 1, so we know what we're drawing into. Or round 2, we're going to keep track of our top 5 cards. And if we don't like our draws, we can shuffle it and try to get something better. So we're not getting into a bunch of stuff that's not going to help us out in subsequent rounds. And we got the Gain Cans. Deploy, increase this unit's base power by 2 for each adjacent relic. So we want to try to slap this out there once we get a couple relics on the board. And try to get a nice target for our ghoul, preferably at least a 9-power Gain Can for our ghoul to eat. Then we got the Ghoul, deploy melee, consumed a bronze unit in your graveyard. This is going on the Gain Cans. Unfortunately, Gain Can is our only big, tall bronze ghoul target, so we need to get those nice and juicy round 1 and 2 if we can. Teleportation, we only got 1 of these. Reset an allied unit's power. If it's a bronze unit, replay it instead. So this is going on to the Gain Can, trying to get it from a 9 to a 13. I did roll with 2, but that wasn't working out too well. You get into too many circumstances where it doesn't help you out too much. It does proc Thrive if you replay Gain Can, but it's you more or less want this for carryover, not Thrive procking. So we went ahead and cut 1. We're just rolling with the 1 for now. Now the Witch Apprentice, Sabbath at the end of your turn, boost health by 2. Oh yeah, I recorded all this before the 9.1 update, so I believe Witch Apprentice is getting changed to a 5 now. I'm not sure. The update still hasn't released when I'm editing this, but this is pre 9.1, so things may look a little bit different here. We got the Bruxa, Thrive, deploy, giving an enemy unit bleeding for 2 turns. It's not the best Thrive engine, but it'll do. And then we got the Neck Boys. Thrive, deploy, spawn, and play a base copy of this unit and summon it to this row. Or I'd butcher that whole thing. Deploy, spawn a base copy of this unit and summon it to this row. So, kind of like a worse version of Larva. No armor and what have you. But you can use Larva to proc the Neck Boys, which is pretty nice. And I believe that's it. So yeah, it's just basically Thrive. You play from the bottom to the top. You get your lesser power Thrive engines out there. You play your Neck Boys, and then you play your Larva, and you play your Bruxa, and then you just go from 1-3 to 4-5 and all that, and have a great time. So yeah, I like this. I like this deck. I have a hard time losing with this deck. I like I say, I just don't like the I don't like all the crones. I see merit in them. I know why people play them, but it's not for me. I'd rather have more options with locks and what have you. So anyway, that's the deck. Let's go ahead and get to the games. All right, got some Northern Realms.
You best
Looks
yield
like
now.
what is it? Inspired Zeal? Yeah, Inspired Zeal. All right. Can't wait to get Prince Anne Saced and all that. Yeah. Go ahead and kick the ghouls out of here. We can't use them this round anyway. Get them out of here. Get a ghoul out of here. All right. Yeah. Looking at some pretty spicy draws. We do have an Osroll we can use. Go ahead and play the Neck Boys first, because that's how Thrive works. Go from the bottom to the top, and yeah, just have a great time. Now, getting Sabbath here is going to be a little bit tricky. We are missing our Larvas. And of course, dude's just going to be a jerk, killing off my Thrive engines. Boy. Ratcatcheress is, it's something. That's gonna get beat down pretty hard right there. And we're not even gonna catch Sabbath when we play Piggy. We do need to get those two out there though for gain cans, establish our graveyard. We do not have access to our teleportation, which really sucks. But it is what it is. He goes ahead and kills off the rest of my Thrive. Can't wait to see how he mangles my Ratcatcheress here. That'd be something to see. What you got for me, buddy? You got something for me, huh? You gonna slap my Ratcatcheress around a little bit? What you gonna do? Come on, hit me. Hit me. I want you to do it. Come on. Oh, another Ballista. I see you. All right, well, that's rough. We gotta go ahead and play Piggy. Ratcatcheress is just gonna have a bad time, so we're not even worried about that anymore. Once we get the game can out there, that'll put us up to still not quite Thrive. That's rough. Plus, he's probably going to hit something around a little bit more. We do want the 9-point game can, though, if we can get it. We need something for our ghouls. He goes in and plays a Griffin Witcher. At least he's not going to be slapping stuff around this turn. So,
For honor.
Shot here.
And for coin.
Just barely gonna miss our Sabbath. That hurts. That really hurts. Even with old Ratcatcheress gaining 1, still lost it. And he's beating my Ratcatcheress down real bad right here. You hate to see it. Man. I don't even know what the move here would be. Probably a Guara onto the stinking Witcher Bowboy.
Scrub that for fuck's sake. I'm sick of these.
Probably the only thing I can do. Try to get some points out there. Maxi also. Yeah. See what our draws are. Oh, no, we don't like all that. And Caranthir's all the way at the bottom. And Neuromancy's pretty far down there too. We probably want to shuffle that. Teleportation isn't going to do us any good. We're going to stick that at the bottom. So, yeah. Now we're just gotta hold on, see what our Mr. Opponent wants to do to us here. We do have Koshki in hand. We can go ahead and pull Nada here. Get our Neuromancy going on. And then probably be a little bit late, but Aguara would be... Or he could just give us the round. All right. Take it. Ah, take it, Sarah. Give me the round. Yes. Yes, I love some round taking. Oh, boy. All right. Round 2. We're going to have to bleed down quite a bit. We finally get some Thrive engines going on. Love to see it. Yigrin will be good for us for our Osriel. Probably ought to boot Osriel. Or the Caretaker, you know. I'd say Osriel's probably the worst thing in our hand right here. Okay. Just decided to keep it, I guess. So this is kind of awkward. I'd like to get Yigrin out there as soon as possible, but we do want the neck boys too. Yeah, want as much armor on that Yigrin as we can. Only 7 points. A couple boiling oils will take care of that. Now we could lock it with a Guara though. That is a thing we can do. Definitely want to try to get them neck boys out first. Yeah, if we do go with Guara too, our rows will be split up. It'll be a little bit harder to get Sabbath. Yeah, we definitely. Yeah, definitely need to do that. Now we're hurting ourselves on our Thrive procs, but another shot with that ballista, and it'll be well within boiling oil territory, which we don't like. And it's a siege. So that 13 points is going to be stuck out there. So we love to see it. He's gonna have a bad time trying to get that off the board. Feels real bad playing neck boys on ranged row, but we need to try to get Sabbath as quick as we can. That ballista takes care of one of them, and I'm sure this talented Gwenter over here is just gonna snipe it with that trebuchet. Also, alright, doesn't need a trebuchet. He just takes care of it with a ballista. We go ahead and play Piggy. Oh yeah. We got a Guara, so we're nowhere close to having Sabbath. Yeah, we got some work to do for Sabbath here. We could pull the trigger on Mata here and pull our way into a Oniromancy, which could come in quite handy. Still hasn't procced his siege all the way yet. That siege is going to be real nasty with the... Oh boy. Yeah, that's a 9-point bombardment there. But Yigrin is still on the board, causing him problems. Love to see it. Takes out Piggy. Hate to see that. Well, no need of getting Sabbath anymore. And Mata's looking like a pretty viable option here for us. Go ahead and pull into a Neuromancy, and we can play something with that, and then we can use it to get Caranthier next round, should we not pull into it. I guess actually keeping Osriel makes sense, because we're not guaranteed to pull into Osriel with our Neuromancy, or we're not guaranteed to draw into Osriel, and we need Caranthier off of a Neuromancy, so keeping Osriel is probably a pretty decent idea. Caretaker. Yeah, you play something big here. We got no engines left. It's too late to try to put down Thrive stuff. 2-0 is pretty much right out of the question. We can't really do that. We can seed the round, card down. Feels pretty bad, but we did shorten it up quite a bit, so we should have an easier time third round here. We get siege out of him, which is fantastic. He's just got a lot of firepower left over there. Be clapping off our baby Koshis, and we don't want that. The game can's not going to be doing us any good. We did draw into Caranthier, which is pretty excellent. That's a pretty decent hand right there. Having Heat Wave is always awkward because it doesn't proc Thrive, but should my man play a Prince on Stace or something like that, it could be handy. So let's go for a Carrick Marine. So that's pretty fancy. I don't know what he's gonna do with that, but he's gonna boost something with that. Go ahead and play our Thrive engines as we do. Always gotta get them out there first. And then we need to figure out what we're gonna play in between now and card 5. Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one there. because we can't do the Koshkis yet. We don't have the adrenaline. We could go for a Bruxa or another Doregoray, or a lock with Doregoray. Caretaker would be. I think the problem with the Doregoray is you're gonna clog the board a lot, especially with our Koshkis out there. Caretaker may come in handy. Maybe he's got that lock with what's her name, the order lock lady. That's probably a pretty good move right there. And we're still gonna be able to proc our 2 larvas up front, or 1 larva up front with Kranther when he comes down, so that's all right. Go ahead and get our first iteration of Koshki out there. Boom, boom. Get a larva back. All right, feeling pretty spicy about this. And then, of course, we proc both of them with our Koshki Prime and then Leader. And it's just, oh yeah, we're gonna have a great time with this. Selkirk, yes, Selkirk is a problem. Now, that's probably a heat wave right there because of King Braxis, I think. The reset the power, or the reset the order ability guy. That's kind of a threat, so we need to take care of that. We go ahead and get Selkirk out of here. Onsace is still a possibility, but at this late stage here, he's not going to be gaining too much by killing our other Koshki. Well, that's something there, isn't it? Yeah, I think my dude's gonna be having a hard time catching up with this, even with just 1 Koshki out there. Get 3 more. Even if he deals with this, we'll have 3 Thrive engines out, and hopefully he can't deal with this. There's Prince Onsace, probably going under the other Koshki. That's just, we can't do anything about it at this point. We do have 3 Thrive engines out there and 3 pretty good Thrive procs, so we're feeling all right. We're not trailing by too far in the point department, even though we're carried down here. Go ahead and get our 9-point game can. Boom! What are you gonna do about that? Huh? What you gonna do about that? Look at the thickums. Oh, the thickums, like oatmeal, my man. Oatmeal goes for a roach. All right, a little late for that, my dude, but I mean, I guess if you're playing Siege, you can't really go full commit commandos and everything. That's a shame. Gotta get our nice thickums Osrol out here. Where's my Jaeger? Give me the boy. Give me the boy. Damn, he's thick. Look at that. Woo! That's some spicy stuff right there, but we are only 9 points ahead. He only needs to pull a 10 to... Well... normally, Oh! What? 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 Ow! Oh my God! No! 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 Alright, looks like we're up against some more Northern Realms here. After that last game, I'm a little bit salty with him. Can't believe that. The last order, the last card. God. Freaking Keckberg. What are we kicking here? We need... this is actually pretty solid here. Yeah, we could probably... Yeah, Bruxa. Yeah, Nagul. Alright. This is looking alright. Got a couple of mech boys. We got relics. And we've got Neuromancy. You go get our what you call the teleportation. So our can's gonna be pretty spicy. That I don't like that.
So many of them.
I don't like that one bit. Our neck boys are gonna be having a lot of trouble here. Yeah, pop. There we go. Pop, go the weasel. Let's do it. Pop me, baddie. Pop me, so good. Well. My dude's got some problems. Alright, well, that's a problem now, isn't it? Yeah, might as well. I mean, what else are you gonna do, really? The only thing we can do here is our relic play. But he's being kind of stinky with these damage engines, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna have trouble with keeping our Raketris alive, or at least on positive points here. He decides to leave a neck boy alive, even though we could handle it. And we're gonna get that out of here. Get him out of here. Man, getting Sabbath is gonna be quite the. He's got a peller. Who's got peller? All right, cool. Yeah, getting Sabbath here is gonna be pretty stankerino. We just used both our locks on the same card. You hate to see it. But it is a necessary evil in this case. Yeah, we really need to start doing these relics here. He's got quite the lead on points on us too. Yeah, oh boys. Oh boys, you hate to see it.
Will you banish us like you did for access?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, feels bad doing that, but we got no steam. He's gonna have passive points on us. It would take too many cards to catch up to where he is now. We might as well try to fight our way out of round 2, or get like he can take a dry pass. We can definitely fight our way out of this round. We've got the tools. Madoc will probably get us Koshki, I believe. It's a toss-up between Koshki and Yigrin. That's a bit stinky. I don't like that. Yeah, we need to get that going.
And they cling to
That
me
did
like
not
pups.
appear to be a dump move to me. So we're gonna prepare to go all in here. Yeah, boy. Gonna slap the rat catchers around. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But yeah. Need to try to get Sabbath as quick as possible. And that's about the fastest way to do it. Even with Caretaker, it's gonna be a problem. Oh boy, that's. You hate to see that. Alright, yeah, we need to get this can down immediately. Or the Caretaker. Can should put us up into Sabbath territory, so that's pretty good. Definitely need to do that. We need that in the graveyard for our ghouls. And with all them relics out there, we should... Oh, God. Don't stop! At least he wasted a point of damage on Sabrina. This Sabbath is going to be the hardest thing to obtain here. My God. We're not tempoed ahead either. This is a bad spot. For forbidden magic. Yeah, I've got some magic for you, my man. I've got some magic right here. Got some magic right here for you. Yeah, we definitely need to get that out so we don't draw into it. It won't be good. I missed! Oh, that's embarrassing. I forgot about that. I misclicked. Yeah. I forgot all about that. That happens sometimes. You can't see past your big fat thumbs and you wind up putting... clicking the wrong thing. He's gonna squirrel my Oneiromancy. Yeah, there she goes. Alright, well. Now we're in a pretty bad spot here. Hopefully we pull into... Alright, we do get the Koshki. Alright, good. It's kind of a 50-50 shot with that Yigrin, but we high rolled that one pretty good. We may have to play one of the Koshis here. It's not ideal, but we're getting pretty far behind on points. Catchers is dead, of course, and we do have Caretaker out there, so if he comes up with a lock for Koshki, we can handle that. He's more than likely going to hit it with a boiling oil, though. Still not tempoed ahead. Feels real bad. Real bad, real sad. We can tempo ahead one card by heat waving that night. This has a pass. He thinks that's my win condition, but no, I'll go. Ah, yeah, Maxie will do it too, won't it?
And now I should
All right.
you.
Ghouls and Ozreal and all that. That's pretty alright for the top decks. Decide to shuffle anyway. Put the Brugs on the bottom. We definitely don't want to be drawn into that. It's not going to be profitable in a short round. And yeah, this Koshki's pretty sad, but we should have adrenaline on him right away, I believe. We get 5 cards. We should. Woo, that's too many ghouls. Yeah, I kicked one of them. Oh boy, alright, well. We do have the Koshki adrenaline, but we need to get them larvas down first. So yeah, that kind of messes up our line of play just a little bit, but that's alright. We'll get some extra Thrive procs off of that. Actually, we should be able to proc Thrive all the way. That is just stinky, my dude. Stop it. Stop doing things. Oh boy. He decides to copy the archer, and he's taking my armor up. I decide to not. Okay, yeah, that won't proc Koshki. So that may have been the right move there, and I still proc off of the. Yeah, there goes that. Ah, but he doesn't have the order yet. Koshki comes in. Hot like the fire. Alright. I think this will put us up to Sabbath, right? Should be close at least. Oh, there we go. Got the Sabbath. Piggy be cooking away. And we have room for our ghoul. And if he decides to come up with a big boy somewhere, another one of them knights, then okay, that's the thing you can do, isn't it? Alright, well, that's a little I don't like any of that. And that feels pretty bad, but we may have an answer for the ghoul with one of these last 2 cards. And I'd rather answer something smaller than my 10-point ghoul. And we don't have Sabbath, which feels terrible, but yeah, it is what it is. There's a unit by 3, that'll kill that off. Yeah, feels real bad. Yeah, this ghoul will put us back up to Sabbath. We only get 2 points off of it, but should be alright. Get our 9-point gain cam. Should be 13, but you know, I can't I can't aim apparently. Alright, my dude, what's the answer here? What's the answer? What you got for me, my man? Something for me? Philippa! That's quite a bit of points. It's got armor though. It missed every inch of that armor and oh. I'm so sick of Northern Realms. Ah, come on, come on. Alright, something that's not Northern Realms. Let's go beat up on some Skellige, shall we? Man, the Northern Realms decks, I tell ya, nothing but a bunch of stinky boys. That's way too many game cans, and I don't like the ghoul. You need to get that ghoul out of there. Get him out. Yeah, teleportation, nice, nice. And we actually drew into Koshki and Grant here. Look at that. All right, we're set up pretty good here, actually. We were missing a piggy, but that's about it. And we don't have any Thrive engines. Well, we got the Bruxa. But does she count, though? Yeah, poor Bruxa. She gets a lot of hate. Throw messengers. All right. Yes, that's a thing you can do. Nice 8-point play there, bud. Nice 8-point play. We can get our Yigrin out there first. We want as much armor on that as possible. He's probably got some form of answer for it, with Skellige being pretty deep in the control weeds these days. Salbud, please.
Sacrifice!
I see you. I see you over there doing stuff. Ratcatcheress is totally ignoring the Bruxa. She doesn't matter anyway. Should be up to Sabbath here pretty quickly. Do need to play Caretaker or go looking for Piggy with a Neuromancy, which may be the better option. Caretaker would guarantee us more the Sabbathing. And what's he doing? Ah, some chroma there. Okay, all right, okay. That'll probably be a problem later, but I'm gonna disregard for right now. We finally remember we got a Bruxa in hand. That's pretty alright. That puts us up to Sabbath right there. Love to see it. I think he can knock us out of Sabbath though, so that kind of stinks a little bit. He decides bats before I establish my my graveyard with the Gan cans and the edibles, what have you. Trying to go cheap here with a little piggy. Is that going to be enough, though? It should be. It's only getting 1 point per turn here. That should be enough. It should be fine. Nice little cheap move for us. Yep. And a pass. All right. Well, now we need to shorten this round up here as much as possible. We did commit a couple of our relics, so that's going to hurt our Gan cans. Base power by quite a bit. You hate to see it. We can just go ahead and burn a Neuromancy because we've drawn into our win condition basically. War Osrael's not the best for this hand, especially when we're trying to bleed all the way down, but yeah, it's better to have them than not have them. Go ahead and play our caretaker. We need to figure out what our next relic option is going to be. We definitely need to get that Gan can beefered up a little bit. And then just try to shorten this round up as much as possible. Freya's blessing into a what? A crow messenger. Alright, well it's gonna have Doom now, so we'll have to see that. Don't have to deal with that bad boy anymore. Does temple in my head. Love to see it. Not sure what the move here is gonna be. Probably another piggy, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sucky to do it without Sabbath, and the Gan can's only gonna put us up to 20. That's kind of rough, but I mean, we need that for the carryover. Hopefully he doesn't smite the old piggy. That would suck quite a bit. And okay, fish flapper. All right, yeah, we're cool with that. We are cool with that, my dude. Don't touch my things. I touch my thing. You don't touch my thing. There we go. Nice 9-point Gan can for us. All right. Okay, carry over, baby. Let's go. As long as Piggy survives, we should be styling here. That's really all I need Piggy for, is to boost up my Gan can. Just a bit. Come on. Leave Piggy alone. I don't like a Neuromancy. That it does burn his I don't like that. You stop it. Oh, he's going full leader. Oh, no, don't hit the pig. Don't hit the pig. No, stop. No. Ah. I never get full value off these Gan cans, I tell you. Oh, well. Yeah, we need to do this first. Do probably want to heat wave that dagger because he might have Synctrifa's right. Now with leader out, there's a lot of points away from him he's not getting again. And my dude's over here taunting because that's just what adults do. He's not giving me a good lock target here. I don't know about all this. Could go lock onto the boat. That doesn't feel super great, especially when he's so far ahead. Yeah, it's probably the best thing to do is pass. We're never getting ahead. We're never getting the card back at this rate. Argument could be made to just go Koshki here and try to 2-0, but you know how it is. Alright, we get the neck boys and a ghoul! Let's go! What would I trade? I'd probably trade a Bruxa for something, right? Maybe try to upgrade the neck boys. Yeah, it's too many neck boys. Mata. What's Madoc getting us? Maddoc's not getting as much. Agora? Could be worse. Might have something worth locking over there. Ooh. That's a thing, isn't it? Kind of wish I didn't spend the heat wave on that dagger now, but what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Probably want to go Doregoray onto one of them. Yeah, that's not great. Even if we lock one, the other one's still gonna have the bonded, so this doesn't feel like the greatest thing ever. We do need to try to control it a little bit, so go ahead and play that there. And now we're within Koshki territory. Love to see it. And Koshki's gonna be proccing our other two Thrive engines. Yeah. And my dude's got Army on as well. He's just pumping out the points here. Watch you go. Oh. Yeah, come on, dude. Yeah. He did waste 2 damage on that. I mean, he's pretty far ahead here. He probably doesn't need it, or he thinks he doesn't need it. Koshki on out. Then it'll be time for the other Koshki. We'll see if he's got a way to control this. Could have the Lock Lady with the Bloodthirst, or you could have a Gutting Slash. Anything you take care of that right now anyway. What? No, it does have 3 armor. I think Gutting Slash ignores armor, doesn't it? Yeah, one of the 2 of them ignores armor. Scorpion will do it. Yeah. It's bad, but you know how it is. And play the other Koshki and lead her away. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Oh, big points. Love to see it. We kind of need that Koshki to stick. Kinda need him to stick. We probably want to go Mata here. To extend out the round, get more points off, and it procs Koshki. So Mata's probably the next move. Yep, there we go. And we draw into Agora, which will probably be the move after this. I don't know what we want to lock, though. It'd have to be one of them creatures. It'd have to be. There's no other lock targets out there. If we played a priest or something, that'd be kind of special. We just gave him that. Love to see it. Yeah, but we are doing an outstanding job of proccing this Thrive. Oh, that's good. We get 4 Thrive engines off of that. 5 actually. If you don't count Koshki. And we're still able to proc him up more with our Ghoul and our Ozrul. Yeah. He's just over there doing alchemy things, you know, as you do. Go ahead. Keep me a nice little 11-point game cam. Love to see it. Boom, boom. Let's go, baby. All right. It's about Ozrul time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can smell it. We were lagging behind on points quite a bit for the majority of this round. We're tempoing ahead quite nicely here. That's a beauty of Koshki. Get you out of a jam. Sure, get you out of a jam. He's like your uncle, you know. You don't want to invite him to too many family reunions because he sells dirty magazines to the kids, and he still owes your dad $500 for bail money that one time. But if you need him to bury a body, like that's the guy to ask. Go ahead and do a little bit of taunting of our own. This dude's over here been emoting the whole game, so
Let's get this over with.
Why that row?
Cutting job you did there.
Suspicious. Yeah, buddy. You didn't do a good job. Yeah, I have some more taunt for you, huh? Some more taunt for you. What you got for me there, buddy? You got 19, you got 20 points? 20 points. Is that 20 points? It's quite a few points, but it's not 20. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you don't run Yurden. He doesn't work, and he's just trash. Alright, looks like we're up against another fellow monster friend. Love to see it.
Sorceress.
Yeah, love to see it. Alright. these draws, and we get to go first for once, so we'll actually have the benefit of using our magic lamp. Let's see that. And we get our larvas. We decided to kick one for whatever reason, but that's all right. Draw to Osriel. That's not the best. We do have Koshki in hand, which is fantastic. We have freeze our Madoc up for other things. Go ahead and neck boy out. We can proc that with our larvas, and we have rat catchers as well. Now we're kind of hurting for. Yeah, well, no, actually, no. We do have the relics we need. We are missing teleportation and access to it, though. He decides to play a nasty griffin over there. Disgusting creatures, really. We're pretty close to our Sabbath territory here. I believe Ratcatcheress will do it for us, and then we can proc the rest of the thrive off of Piggy. So that's pretty all right. My dude's over here still doing Fruits of Yizga things. I don't suspect predatory dives up. Why this? Why this? I don't like seeing that. That's some unorthodox things like that. It disturbs me. I don't know what the man's up to over here. Definitely nothing good. Ratcatcheress comes down for quite a few points, and we can still proc off a Piggy. You'll love to see it. And then we just slap the game can in the middle there for a nice 9-point ghoul target. And is my dude really a Madoc deck? He sure is. Oh boy. Monster Madoc. Alright, how's this gonna work? With the Dwarven armor givers as well. Oh boy. I'm in for a treat. Yep. I'm sure Madoc's gonna go melee every time because that's just how my luck goes. I only got 2 armored units out there. All right. He's beating down the Ratcatcheress. You hate to see it. Hopefully it misses. It misses. All right. We can get our Gan Can up there. Proc us that lovely carryover. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you stinking Madoc. Get you stinking Madoc out of here, buddy. Get him out of here. He stinks. We could go. Well, actually, we could go. Maxi would be a pretty good option for us here. Get a look at our potential draw situation. Madoc is off the board. If he comes back, we could think about Doregoray. We could also lock that, although there's no need because he doesn't have Sabbath yet. Yeah, Maxi is a pretty good option for us here. Caranthier is next. This is pretty all right. We pick up a ghoul. We don't have to worry about teleportation. I like this. Does Past Me like it? Yeah, Past Me does like it. All right, yeah. Get to draw into pretty much everything there. Now this Yigern is getting a little bit frail here. I have to decide whether we want to play him or not. We've got such a lead where you could actually think about a tempo pass here. Or my dude could just give up. We're happy with that as well. Alright, now we just gotta bleed him down quite a bit. We like short rounds with Koshki. And we are going to draw into our Granthier, so that's pretty special. And we get a Heat Wave, Neck Boy. And we kick Osriel, yeah. Can't really use that this round, or the Koshki, or the Caranthier. Neck Boy isn't looking too spicy. Get Piggy. Can we get Sabbath with what we have? We have 13, 6, 19. Ooh, not really. We have to commit something else here. We're not really trying to make up points this round. We're just trying to bleed him out, get us down to a nice, comfortable short round position. This could be potentially predatory dive territory we're entering here, but maybe not. He decides to go for a humble moon dust. All right. Love to see it. I could heat wave that. I decide to just go for a nice hump. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. Oh, that's big. Yes. Yes. Now them 13 points is stuck out there. Unless he's got another Purify Bomb, which he very well may have. Being a filthy, rotten Madoc deck, he could have one of them Purify Bombs. So, you know. D is what the D is. We're still not quite able to make it a Sabbath without committing something extra, so, you know. That's great. Heat Wave onto that Madoc sounds fairly reasonable. Yeah, we don't really want to be dealing with that, do we? We'll just let him play his bombs out for standard value. I actually like the Johnny play there. Johnny doesn't see a lot of play unless it's a Madoc deck, but even then, not really. He's pretty good. He's a pretty all right card. I don't know why people don't like Johnny. Poor little Johnny. All right. Yeah, probably pass. Yeah, that Death Roll's gonna get a lot of value, and we get to get our card back as well. So wait. Oh no. Oh, what's this gonna be? Oh, Ada?
I am devoured.
Oh, it's Oswald. No. Ah, and he got She Who Knows. Dang it, man. Ah, crap. All right. Well. Yeah, that Yigrin play doesn't feel so great now. Oh, boy. All right. A nice 10-point carryover card there. Yeah, what would we prefer here? That teleportation would basically be the death of us. Yeah, I think that's the way. Not even sure what Mata would draw us. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one. We're gonna have to figure out how to play our way down to card 4 as well. Neck Boys, Piggy. That put us at 5. Neck Boys and Piggy. Yeah, that sounds like the way. Then we can do Cranthier things after that. And it appears to be the way we're taking here. You love to see it. My dudes over there are eating bodies and what. My dude's over there playing 1 point, 1 point Red Haze. You alright, dude? Dude, you alright? That was a 1 point Red Haze. Man. You hate to see that. Alright. Goes the Northern Wind onto that instead of my Koshki, so I feel pretty stoked about that. Go ahead and bust Koshki on out while we're thinking about it. Boom, boom, let's go, let's go! Yes, look at all my Thrive, my man. You like this Thrive? Now, the dude got 3 armor on that, so he's gonna have to come up with something other than a bomb. Alzur's Thunder can do it. Oof. 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 Ooh, that's... Yeah, you don't like to see that. Well, we're just going to have to try to outspawn him. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's full tilt, full commit at this point. Now, we are spawning 2 larvas per his 1 Keltulis kill, so that's alright. And also, he's killing the weakest larva. So, you know, this might not be too bad here, actually. What are we gonna do here? Oh boy. Kills one of the Koshkis. Alright, now it's not looking so great. Now it's not looking so great. We're gonna have to figure something out here. Aguara. Aguara's a thing. We could also Mata into Aguara. Yeah, extend the round out. Proc some more Thrive. I like it. I like it.
Connects folk to
yeah. Try to get these, yeah, we're never going to get all them larvas up bigger than Cranthier. That would be nice, though, if we could. Have him kill off a Cranthier instead of one of our engines. Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. Alright, well, it's time to lucky lock. Here we go. Boom, boom. Have some. Have some of that, you foul beast. Let's see if my dude's got a purify over here. I got a purify. I got a pretty nice purify. You can't have it, but... oh, he does have a purify. No! No! My thrives. Ah! He had a 50-50 shot of hitting Caranthier there, and he got my stinking Thrive engine. I hate to see it. We are outpointing him quite substantially, though. I'd love to see that. Oh, man, how big is our can? I don't remember. It's like 9, right? And he comes up with a bomb. It's terrible, my dude. Terrible. Yeah. Even with all the nonsense, we still managed to pull this one off. That's that's pretty all right there. Yeah. Let's go, baby. Hey, dude. You got some points. Got some points there, dude. Good game, sir. Good game.